Good afternoon, MMTs. It's the closing bell. Today is 6/13 of 2013. I'm showing the Nasdaq Composite here. One of the things that I want to bring the awareness to is that price volatility. This rising 50-day simple moving average here has been the bull behind this whole rally all year. And yes, the volatility has picked up in the latter part of May and the first two calendar weeks. Today is the 16th. Tomorrow will be the first two trading weeks of June. We've had the volatility. I'm going to show this on a 60-minute level. I'm going to show you that every time we had a rally, we came right back down and we sold off. I am also going to state that in that Nasdaq Composite and those Nasdaq stocks in the Nasdaq 100, all the big beta cap ones are going to trade just like you see this chart. It's going to remain this way for the remainder part of the summer. We already brought it to people's awareness 3 weeks ago. We're in the first 2 weeks of it. What we're going to look at is where they come up and they fail again, because individual equities will also sell at resistance. Put options will be bought when they're down here at the bottom. Call options are bought for using in the option market. But just listen to me. The volatility in both directional price movement will increase, and that every single counter rally was met with a sell program. This has not happened all year. No, it hasn't. And people are taken off guard with the volatility. They don't understand it. It hasn't been in the market. And so people were disorientated, in my view. But it makes it for a great trading market in our market maker trading division. And just let me show you another thing relative to that. If I was to pull up another chart, one of the things I'm showing here now is the Nasdaq 60-minute volatility index. It closes down here. Now, know that this is a 60-minute reversal. And when that was going down, what was happening to the Nasdaq Composite? The Nasdaq Composite right back here. Nasdaq Composite, the 60 minutes was going straight up. That's that volatility. That's that fear index. We're going to be in trading ranges. And the thing about this is, MMTs, is that when we come back up, we're going to look and see where the next failure is, because the broader equities will sell down as well. I'm updating the total MMT network, and I just would like people to know one thing for sure. For people that used to be involved in markets years ago and they would like to return to this particular bull run and this price volatility that we have, just simply go to trading, simply open an account form, and simply do yourself a favor and click on Get Started Today. If you're looking for the back-end management component of a market making division, we're the only one on the internet, by the way. So the thing about it is that we do give you buying power. It's called trading capital to trade with, and you can get acquainted with that by giving us a call, meaning it takes money to make money. So StockMarketFunding.com will put up the trading capital. One of the things is that when you're trading these markets and volatility is here, it's up a day, it's down a day, and it's up a day. And you know what? Price volatility, and this is the Nasdaq Composite right here. So I'm going to show it on a weekly level, is that the 10-week moving average is part of that rising long-term bull that has been developed in the calendar 2013 area, and we're in the midpoint of the year. And one of the things that's going to happen is that that's going to be the major wall of resistance. It's going to be harder to take out those highs. And the thing about it is, if and when we do break below the 10-week moving average in the Nasdaq Composite, we're going to go a lot lower. That means that we would come down and set it up. This is where the year started, in my view, was this gap up right here. This is what got us to that all-time high. We started way back over here on this weekly chart, or the charts that I'm showing is a weekly here, where the 100-week moving averages where we started this rally, and you can see down here, this is January right here, and we've had that rising 10-week, and it continues to rise and hold as support. One thing about volatility though, is that this is more of a bull cycle than a bear by far. But once again, the volatility is here. And that every time that we pop up and we sell off, it's very clear that you can see what has happened here as far as the counter rally. So here's the reversal. Here's your counter rally. This is a counter rally today on a daily level in the Nasdaq Composite. The Nasdaq Comp ended up 44.94 handles. That's a good move, 1.32%. Let it be known. Not only that, MMT, the 30-minute handle that you have here is when we come up to these tops where we had a left elbow gap down on a 30-minute level. It came right up and it made that low again. This was a previous low in the big rally on this 30-minute. And this is the overall price volatility that will stay here in the marketplace in the Nasdaq Composite for the remainder of the summer.